Let me give you this, that we have in the rose, the yellow, and the white. The rose is down to, how many did you say, Allie? Allie's our producer tonight. How many did you say in the rose? 8 or something left. All 3 colors, 9. All 3 colors in the 1-carat studs. We're going to keep those close. Welcome in. We have 57 minutes of shop time left for the Moissanite Fire Show. This is the biggest Moissanite Fire event that we've ever done. Charles Winston is with us.
At your service.
Jewelry designer, and comes from a family of jewelers that spans back to the 1700s. You guys probably have it figured out by now, would be my guess, Charles. But it is just really an honor to have Charles. Every single piece of Moissanite Fire jewelry comes with a certificate of authenticity, a lifetime warranty on the jewels for their beauty, and everyone is individually numbered. Moissanite scientifically is more brilliant, sparkly, pretty than diamond. And the good thing about Moissanite is you can always count on the color and the clarity.
Absolutely.
When you're buying it here. And what we're getting ready to bring you now, it's our pleasure to bring you our final airing of a brand new Today's Best Value. Watch this. Charles Winston.
Nikki, how are you?
I'm pretty good, especially...
Happy Sunday.
Yes, and welcome in, and especially since we are offering 1-carat solitaires. The larger the individual jewel, the more valuable the piece of jewelry. This is the entire carat in 1 stone, and those are 6.5 millimeter in diameter. They're actually a little bit larger than most 1-carat diamond cuts are going to be. Now can we show them the pricing breakdown, please, because I want you guys to understand this has been a huge seller with Moissanite Fire. Pardon me. At the original price tag, $400 EAV at you, and the JTV price that we sold so many of these at, $260.36 is where this ring sold, and sold so well. Gosh, we've got it in the rose.
And never had a problem.
And never had a problem. No, this ring sold like wild. I mean, literally at one payment of $260.36.
By the way, in 23 hours and 57 minutes, it's going to be that price again.
And the price is going to go back up to $260. But right now, you can save $65 on a ring that was only $260 anyway. And these rings have an average gram weight of about, well, they have a gram weight of 6.20 grams or more, because if you're buying a size 8 or 9 or 10, it's probably going to be a little bit more gram weight. And the phone lines are going up. In the Rose Ariette, which is the bath of rose gold, we are now down to only 6 left. Size 7, 9, and 10. We started out with hundreds of those. It has already gone. Charles and I have only presented this once. We also want to say, if you want this in the platinum, which is the white, which gives you this ring with platinum against your skin, we've only got a couple hundred of those left. We've only got a few hundred of the yellow Ariette, which is the bath of yellow gold or sterling silver.
Well, or rose gold. So basically, platinum is the Ariette is either or. The 14-carat rose gold on the sterling silver, or the 14-carat yellow gold. Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. You're good. And like I was saying, there's only a couple hundred left in each, the platinum and the Ariette in yellow, which is the yellow gold bath. The rose gold is down to like 4 collars, size 7 and 9 only. Charles, I feel like these rings are just amazing, and 3/8 of an inch in the lift.
They are so perfectly made.
Look how solid. This is not, you were telling us about, this is not cut out. There's nothing skimped on
from
here.
The inside. I mean, that is not scooped out. Well, that is a solid piece of 925 nickel-free sterling silver. I pushed the word nickel-free. Let me explain real quick. Not real quick. Let me take a minute and let you understand it. For years, a lot of women were telling me that they were getting allergic reactions from sterling silver. They can't wear sterling. They can't wear sterling. My own wife, one of my former business partners, would start to get a reaction, whether it be to earrings, that was the worst, or rings. After a day or 2 of wear, my wife would start to get a red rash on her finger. Then around late 2005, I started using nickel-free sterling silver. I took the nickel. Here's where nickel's used. The silver itself does not have nickel. But what happens is rhodium and the other platings that we use do not adhere directly to silver. So what we would do is plate nickel silver on top of the sterling silver as a base plate, and then we could rhodium or do the other platings, and that would that would let it adhere. And now what we've done is we have replaced the nickel with a much more expensive base plating, and nobody that I know is getting a reaction anymore.
I want to tell you guys on this today's best value, we also want to let you know that we are offering this on stretch pay. This is on stretch pay. And each of those stretch payments is only $65.09. So, Charles, the even better news is that they can get, you don't even have to pay the $195.27 to get these home. You can actually get these home on stretch pay for $65.09. And that's all you have to charge on your Visa, MasterCard, American Express, or Discover. And the rose is size 9 only now. There's like 2 or 3 left. So the rose, I'm going to go ahead and take the rose off. It's basically completely gone. 2 or 3 size 9s left in the rose. There's more rose in the Moissanite Fire collection.
And a rose by any other name? There's still rose in the 2-carat, MSF 019. So if you like the 2-carat, you can get the rose in MSF 019.
I love that setting. Did you guys see how that side comes up sort of as a protector of that gemstone in the middle? And that way, literally, I say you can close your eyes and feel the piece of jewelry and feel that it is well made, better made. We actually had a diamond to compare this to out here on the set a little bit earlier, and I'm going to bring it back out because I want to show you. I mean, this is often
$5,000.
This is a great comparison because this is often the kind of band that you are going to see on a 1-carat. This is a diamond I'm wearing the Moissanite. This is a diamond, a 1-carat, and that's the kind of band and setting that you often will see. And there's not really anything wrong with it. It's just these are just more
white gold, that band.
Yes, and these are just more elite. Now that diamond ring is for sale, but I want you to look at the difference in the size of these stones. And then look at the fire and the brilliance. You can tell the Moissanite is superior.
Absolutely. It's superior as far as fire, brilliance, luster, and durability.
And it's a fraction of the cost, so it's superior in value, price-wise.
Absolutely.
Yes. This, again, our today's best value. And we want to remind you, you can log on to jtv.com and place an order on these. You can use express ordering if you've shopped with us before. You can do the stretch pay. You can do the $195.27. And I'm going to tell you guys the same secret I told our customers earlier. If you have a JTV preferred card, which is our store credit card, we're doing no payments, no interest till November the 1st. So the truth is, the magic trick is, Charles, you can lock in this, even though that today's best value price goes away at midnight, you can actually lock that price in by doing no payments, no interest till November. You can lock the price in till November the 1st. If you do not have one of these cards, call that same number on the screen. See if you can get approved for a JTV preferred card. It only takes a minute or so. If you do, we'll take 10% off your first order.
I love that.
$19.53 more off the today's best value, and you can start using that. We're doing 10% off for new customers on the preferred card.
Well, you know what I would do? I would do it on the MSF 457, the $4,000 ring, and then you get $400
There's only one of those left.
off.
There's only one.
I know there's only one.
Quit selling my ring, Charles.
And you know what? That is the ring. You could say that you own the ring that Nikki wore.
Well, I don't have it yet, but it's on the top of my wish list. And speaking of wish list, add this to your order. We don't have the platinum version of this ring is completely sold out, but we do have in yellow the size 5, 7, 9, or 10. This is a beautiful yellow band that Charles has also created with no stones. This is that classic gold, quote-unquote, band in the yellow REF.
This is your plain wedding band.
Right, $39.99, and it's beautiful. I mean, it's heavy. Those bands weigh 4.25 grams, and that's more gram weight, Charles, than I've seen in some gemstone jewelry, with the stones and everything.
Absolutely.
Barbara in Tennessee, Glenda in Illinois, Roger in California, Cynthia in Hawaii, Kathy in New York, Elizabeth in Mississippi, Valeria in Ohio, Judy in North Carolina, Janice in Pennsylvania, and everyone else. But there's the band. The platinum version of the band is already totally sold out, but we do have it in the yellow. And then I'll tell you this. We do have some other bands. And let me have the... I've got the rose.
I'm a one-man band.
And these were, we have this band without the stones, and that looks good. But we also, Charles...
I'll tell you what looks great.
This looks great. Charles has created some bands. These are bands with stones that could be added, and they're on stretch pay. Yes, for $46.66 is the stretch payment, almost a half carat. of the Moissanite Fire jewel, and that's the yellow. We have this in yellow, rose, and white. So we actually do have all three colors in the matching bands. The rose is down to 4 callers only, though, size 7, 8, and size 10. But I'm going to show these bands placed with the today's best value.
13 stones, 2 millimeters. They go from roughly 9/30 to about 2/30 across the finger. So from the top, it looks like it could actually, it looks like it's an eternity band that goes all the way around, but only you have to know, unless you show your friends, it's an anniversary band, not an eternity band. An anniversary band is usually either 5, 7, 9, 11, 13 stones.
And the sizes in the rose, 7, 8, and 10. In the white and in the yellow, size 6, 7, 8, 9, and size 10. And we have a few phone lines available right now. We want to say, of course, welcome to you. We're so glad you're here. Charles and I have been looking forward to this show for weeks. We knew, you know, April is Diamond Month.
Buddies.
We are big buddies. April is Diamond Month, but it really is a celebration of that bright, white, vibrant jewel. And nothing does it better than Moissanite, discovered about a century ago in Canyon Diablo in Arizona, named for French scientist Henri Moisson, who basically detected at that time that this material in its origin was original material from outer space. Charles always says it's like your own little piece of the stars, and that's so well put because it really is like twinkling light.
It's a bit of heaven on earth.
And we have final call, about 2 minutes or so maybe, remaining on these bands. Want to say, of course, welcome to all of the new customers. We have lots of new customers. Doris in Virginia, Marion in New Jersey, long list. And then to those of you who are legacy shoppers to Moissanite, who are enjoying this jewel over and over and over again. And I've had so many customers, Charles, say to me or email me or just mention, you know, once you get that first piece of Moissanite and you see it, I'm going to warn you, it's viral. It's like you'll be back for more. You need to get the 1-carat studs to go with these today's best value rings. The ring is the 1-carat. The studs were only $137.95 for the 1-carat studs. If you've just flipped in to the channel and tuned in, do we still have the 1-carat studs set up? Let me see those. I'm going to flash these again, Allie, for the crowd that's just getting here, just tuning in this hour, flipping over to the channel. These are in the rose, yellow, and white also, like our TBV was, like these bands are. These are 1-carat stud earrings for only $137.95. Get one of each. They are our top-selling stud earring and the original piece of jewelry, the absolute original.
You know, truly, if you got one of each, you would have a very popular band that we used to do back in the late 70s and 80s, the Tricolor band.
Let me show you that.
In fact, a very popular, very well-known design company had made them in the rolling bands.
Yeah.
Remember that?
The puzzle ring, looked like a puzzle ring, or the rolling band.
And they rolled up and down the finger.
Now this is just the bands stacked. This is just the bands stacked. The rose, and then the yellow, and then the white. But you could do it in, I mean, you could do it in all the same color. You could do
like,
two.
What? So
like almost a carat and a half.
$420 for all three. That's not on the stretch pay. It would be $420 if you paid them in full, but with the stretch pay,
you can get them all three home for the price of one.
That's right.
You can get them all three home for the price of one. We've got so much jewelry coming up. Oh my gosh! Are we doing the necklace next?
Oh my gosh!
Okay, this is the necklace I've been wearing for the whole show, and it is beautiful. You have almost looks like raindrops, the way those stones are in there, and adjustable necklace, lobster claw clasp. This is that just gentle strand of stones in the very front of the necklace going into a beautiful chain, and it is another 1-carat Moissanite Fire deal from Jewelry Television and Charles Winston. And Charles, well done, well done.
I'm actually medium rare.
This you can get at home for $66.66. There's 22 individual jewels used in the necklace. And we have not had this available January, March, 4 months. It has been around 4 months since this necklace has even been available, and we had a massive response to this necklace. the last time that it was in. Huge response to this necklace the last time that it was in. So we are so very glad to bring it back to you. Amy's wearing it. And that's the thing about it. You can casual, formal, this works all the way around.
Oh, absolutely. I think it's very a formal piece, but understated elegance. You could wear this with a black cocktail dress, or this could be worn by the mother of the bride, you know what? At $199, are you getting married this spring or summer? You know, so often I see people give these really chintzy-looking costume, base metal, something that'll last 1 or 2 wearings and be done. And they spend more than $200 for it as a bridal gift. This is something that will be, truly, if you give this to your maid of honor, matron of honor, even just to your wedding party if you can afford to, this is going to be something that they will wear forever and always think of that cherished moment.
And it's just different. You know, some necklaces you see the jewels go all the way around, or you have a pendant on a chain, but this is just different. It's going to be recognized as so. You're going to wear it as such. And I'm going to say this. I'm going out on a limb to say this, but I feel like you could even put an enhancer in the middle of that, where the stone's falling in between the stones. If you wanted to put like a drop design enhancer, I'm
look a little gauche, but
I'm picturing, you know, like a ruby or a pearl or something like that. Would be so pretty. Maybe like a Tahitian pearl enhancer or a South Sea pearl enhancer, or a ruby or sapphire or emerald or tanzanite, I think would be stunning. So this you can change it up. It doesn't have to be worn the same way all the time. Just to me, thinking outside the box. You know how that goes, guys. Welcome in. We are in the final 40 minutes
By the way,
Moissanite Fire.
Rolo chain. I don't know if you noticed that. Very substantial, strong chain. Box chain. 2-inch extender, so you've got a 17-inch necklace plus a 2-inch extender, giving you 19 inches of wearable length. And
it is lobster claw, ladies, so it's really easy to do. Even with my clunky nails, I don't have any problem with that clasp at all. So that's going to be really easy to do. 1-carat solitaire ring, today's best value. 1-carat Moissanite studs in rose yellow and platinum. 1-carat necklace here. And coming up, we have some more 1-carat rings, very different, just back in stock. I have never aired them, the rings you were getting ready to see. We got them back in stock. The last time we had these rings available, they sold out basically in one show, which happens to a lot of the Moissanite Fire line, probably more to the Moissanite Fire line than any other collection. We have this ring, and it's a band ring, but it's a cluster. And so all of that fire and sparkle that we see from the faceting on one Moissanite jewel is now 14 stones. So 14 times the amount of fire and sparkle in this ring. And it's another 1-carat dream under $200. Go on that one.
And back in stock. Back in stock means that it's sold out, and we brought it back because of your popular demand and your requests.
And remember, guys, you can wear 1, you can wear 2. These are going to cluster together, kind of sort of offset the spacing. You've got the 2 big stones, and it goes 2 stones, then a single, 2 stones, then a single, and marches all the way across the band. I'll also, at this point in time, want to remind you that the entire Moissanite Fire collection is on our website. This is the biggest Moissanite Fire event we've ever done, and the entire collection is on our website now. Every bit of the inventory that's in at jtv.com, and there's a billboard right there on the front page that says Fire. You can click on the red bar and it will take you through. It will show you everything we have. All of the new Rose Ariette, which is the rose gold bath over sterling silver, which we've never done. We've done the yellow. We've never done the rose until this visit with Charles Winston.
We have, I don't know if it'll make it to the show, if we even still have it, we have a rosette cut ring for I think $3,000 or $5,000. It's available on the web. At least it was yesterday, but there was only one of it. So if you look up on the web, it says it's a rose cut. It's a round stone. It's called a rosette cut, but they call it a rose cut. And what it is, it's a beautiful round stone that's heavily faceted on the top. And I believe it was $3,000 to $5,000. There's one of it on, at least it was yesterday. Whether it has sold online now or not, I don't know. I found the more expensive pieces that we bring in, they always sell first from the web. Never can't get them on the air right away. So, that having been said, this 1-carat wedding band, anniversary band, whatever you want to wear it as, you know, this could be a right-hand ring too, at $199.99. You don't have to think really long and hard.
No, it's so pretty. I mean, they're just beautiful. Anniversary band, right-hand ring. This doesn't have to be bridal jewelry, too. And let me say that because I'm probably pretty much the most unmarried human being on the face of the earth. And I wear solitaires, and I wear band rings, and I'll wear my left hand, right hand. I don't care. It doesn't make any difference to me. I just love jewelry, and I love the brilliant white stones. And what I love about them is, certainly in Moissanite, the sparkle, the fire, the pretty of it. That's what jewelry's about. But also the fact that you can know that you can pull anything you want to out of your wardrobe, out of your closet, out of your dresser, out of your chest of drawers, and wear it with Moissanite, because white matches everything. It's the same reason we love diamond. It's the same reason why we love colored gemstones. Now, we are going to give you guys a glimpse of a few things that we have coming up in the show, but I'm going to tell you this for sure. My #1 complete and total host pick of the entire Moissanite Fire collection is next. So don't go anywhere. We're going to preview some other great items, but my #1 host pick is next. It's over 3 carats. Find a way to get it home. Okay? All right, first let me show you this. These are some earring jackets to wear with our 1-carat studs. Correct?
Correct. Now, these earring jackets, though, only go with, right now, with the Sweet Pea pink studs. They will not fit the MSF 001 or 3, but they will fit.
Do we still have some of the Sweet Pea pink solitaires still in stock?
We sure do.
Good.
We sure do. We got, and you know what? They are my pick. I believe they fit perfectly with the 1-carat total weight.
And this necklace, I call this necklace Sticks and Stones. Charles has another name for it, but I always call this necklace Sticks and Stones.
I call it Broken Bones.
I love it. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but Moissanite Fire will never hurt me. I love that necklace. And then one more item, we have a carat 90.
This will rock your world.
Yeah, that's a carat 90 single stone. That ring weighs 7.27 grams and is available for $499.99. So that's a carat 90. We're going to go almost double that carat weight. We have over 3 carats coming up. Charles Winston is with us for the Moissanite Fire event, biggest event ever for Moissanite Fire, with some new launches.
Huge.
Lots of debut items.
Like the fish I always catch.
Lots of back in stock items, lots of debut items, customer favorites, markdowns, tons of stretch pay. We want you to try this stone, this jewel. But my favorite out of the whole collection, everything, that, and how many pieces are there now in Moissanite? Do you know? A lot.
Several hundred right now, but it will be, by the time this show's over, we'll have 5.
Yeah. But what we have coming up is over 3 carats. And some people say less is more. I say more is more. A 3.10 carat minimum carat weight. I love this more than anything. JTV preferred card. Open one up and save 10%. Use the deal. For a limited time, we're doing no payments, no interest till November on items or orders of $99 and up. I have a ring box here in front of me, and my hand to the heavens, if somebody were to present this ring to me as a gift, I would probably faint. And I've got a ton of jewelry because I've always done this job. 25 years I've done this job. But this ring is just perfect. It just, the way it's made, the style that it is, Charles, the carat weight is awesome. I mean, this is an aspirational carat weight. That would be, what, 5 or 6 digits?
At least.
Yeah. Take a look at item number, my #1 host pick in the entire collection of Moissanite Fire is the 3-carat ring in the past, present, and future styling. We have, without a doubt, sold out in the 3 stones in 1 carats and in 2 so many times. But tonight we bring you the 3.10 in all sizes. And let me take the, oh my gosh, I want this. This, to me, is second only to the $3,999 ring. It is only, however, and I told Charles, I cannot believe you've got a 3-carat ring under $1,000. I can't believe it.
This is truly I believe, a much better, not better. It's prettier. I would rather see my wife wear this than the big one.
I love this. I love it.
You've got a 1.5 carat diamond equivalent weight right in the center. That's a 7.5 millimeter round in the center. That's equal in size to a 1.5 carat diamond. Then on either side it's flanked by a 6 millimeter round, which is equivalent to an 80-point diamond on either side. So that gives you a carat 20, a carat 60, plus your carat and a half brings you to the 3.10 carat of diamond equivalent weight.
And it's only $699.99. And I'm bringing in another jewelry box now. We emptied this one, and I put that ring on. I'm bringing in another jewelry box right now because we also have this available for everybody who is viewing right now. The same ring available in the yellow gold bath, the yellow aurette, which is that gold over sterling silver. This is the two choices in these rings, best of the best. Get them home, find a way, do split pay, split the cost of this up between two separate credit cards, or do the no payments till November. And you've got, what, 6 months to come up with $699.99, no payments and no interest till November the 1st. Get engaged with this ring. Celebrate an anniversary with this ring. Do a graduation gift on this ring.
Celebrate life with this ring.
A birthday with this ring. Life. That's like I said. I'm so not married, but I wear these rings. I'm telling you, this is, you're going to love it. If you don't love it, you can be mad at me. The first thing I want anybody mad at me. The first thing I want you to do when you get this home is go to our website, if you can, and write a customer review on this ring and the emotion of it, how it makes you feel when you're wearing it, and knowing that you have the luxury and the status and the elite level of quality on this ring in 3 carats. How does that make you feel? I'm telling you right now, it's going to put a spring in your step. You are not going to believe how good this looks. And Charles is exactly right. I love big rings, but I think that this is the most unbelievable size. It's just right to be that larger, gorgeous look, but not too over the top that it's unbelievable. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not, and the fire in these stones, they are telling their own story. Every single time I move my hand, every single time I see the light hitting these gems and these jewels, they're telling their own story. The bands are heavy, they're secure, you're not going to have to worry about it. You have a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you are not satisfied, then send it back. Believe me, we'll be sitting here waiting on them because our phones are blowing up, and I cannot guarantee that if you're not calling within the next minute that you'll get one. I wish we had more, but Charles talks about the sizes of the stones, the cuts, how long it takes to create and to cut these jewels, and we can't, this is not some cookie cutter design in jewelry for the jewels that you can just stamp out a 10,000 or 100,000 at a time. That is not how this works. These are gems and jewels that are the jewels themselves, of course, the material being created, Charles and Colvard, and we are down to, I need to let you know that in the yellow version, which is the one that we just brought out of the jewelry box, we are down to only, well, we had 58 of those. We are down to 25 only remaining in the yellow, and we started out with well over 100 of the white, which is the platinum, and we are already down to fewer than 50 of those. So yes, these are going to be gone. These are going to be done. I'm glad to see that you guys love them as much as I do. Look at that. Stay on that shot just a second. Oh, can we go back to that shot just a second? Just a second. Look. That is the most brilliant. You are looking on your television screen right now at the most brilliant jewel.
You're looking at over 6 carats of diamond equivalent weight right there in that shot.
Yes, and the most brilliant jewel on the face of the earth. That is not my opinion. It is a scientific fact. We got to move because we also, for those of you who are looking at this one and aspiring to own this one at $699.99, which is host pick, we have sort of another opportunity in the host pick design. We have these same rings in a 2-carat. And in the 2-carat version, we do still have the rose. Did it? Okay. We don't still have the rose. The rose sold out, but we'll use those in just a second. We do have the 2-carat version available, and I'm going to show you these as well. So if you were aspiring down for whatever reason, you just can't go $699. Charles has worked with the JTV team on these for you.
Correct.
So the price is lower. It's 2 carats, right around $400. But you put this on stretch pay. So this is going to budget in for so many of you guys at only $139.67, and it's still a 2-carat 3-stone ring with 7 grams nearly in the weight with the sizes, and we have size 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 in both the yellow and the white. So what I'm going to say is, play it again, Sam. Own that 3-stone ring.
There you go. Let's talk about this. On the 2-carat, what you've got is a 1-carat, 6.5 millimeter round diamond equivalent weight smack in the center. You've got a 5 millimeter on either side, giving you a 1/2 carat of diamond equivalent weight on either side for a total of 2 carats of diamond equivalent weight. You have the choices of, because we have now sold out of the Ariat in the rose gold, but you have the choice of the Ariat in the 14-carat yellow gold over silver, or you have the choice of the Platinum. What I like about how we put this together is this. When we manufacture a diamond ring and you want a yellow gold shank, what we're going to do is make the shank in yellow, and we're going to make what I call the head, the section that holds the stones, in white gold. Okay. So when we put this ring together in the Platinum or in the sterling silver, what we did is on the yellow version, we actually made the separate section that holds the stones in the white Platinum versus in the yellow material, not only giving it the believable look of a 2-carat diamond ring for under $419, but it's giving, the way we made it, when your girlfriend says, "Can I try that on?" you don't have to be embarrassed, because she's going to slip on a ring that not only looks like $1 million, but it's going to feel like $1 million too.
So solid, Charles, I swear. These are beautiful. In the yellow version, which is this one here, we only have about 20-some of those remaining in the yellow, and in the white, and then in the white we are down to about 40-some, so 20-some in the yellow and 40-some in the white, and that is all. We are in the final couple of minutes on these. And speaking of minutes, Charles and I need to let you guys know we are in the final 26.5 minutes of this show, and next hour I have 1 hour only of Uniquely Silver. Charles is going to leave me.
I will.
But I have 1 hour.
I'll be back tomorrow at noon for, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4 hours with Jen. You got to join us. It's going to be fun, because I'm not sure which one of us is going to fall over first. And remember, the entire collection of Moissanite Fire is available on our website at jtv.com. 100% of the inventory is populated there already, so you can shop ahead and get the today's best value. Now, Charles and I don't get to show you these again, but they're still here at a $65 reduced price tag. Those are rings that we sold at a 5-diamond rating, which is our top rating, for $260. Well, we marked them down from $260 to $195. And they were already 5-diamond rated at $260. That's the today's best value in a 1-carat solitaire ring. Speaking of solitaires, our first solitaire pendants of the show, with just minutes left. You've got to stay till the very last second. These we have in the yellow or in the Platinum. And they're 1-carat solitaire. You did that double prong again. I love that. Thank you. Chain included, lobster claw clasp, adjustable 18 to 20-inch necklace. These are only $232.80, and they are debuting this visit with Charles Winston and Moissanite Fire. Absolutely. We never offered this in the yellow gold color, and it is the color of 14-carat gold yellow. 14-carat yellow gold yellow. Gosh. I'm just getting slapped silly. The 14-karat gold bath over sterling silver, the Platinum, which is the proprietary blend of platinum and other precious metals. I'm going to show you the clasp on one of these necklaces. I'll take the yellow. It has a lobster claw clasp at the top, and you can see we have it clasped at an 18-inch length, but it will adjust out to 20 inches in length, ladies, and that's exactly what you've been asking us for. And so thank goodness Charles has made this happen. Those stones look bigger than a carat because they have that type of setting, and those 4 prongs draw that out even further. So instead of having a diameter that looks like, you know, just the size of the stone, we have a diameter on these that runs from prong to prong 5/16 of an inch, almost 3/8 of an inch in diameter. So now we're measuring jewels with a ruler instead of a millimeter gauge. It is so elite, and the fire is unstoppable in these. It has been a magic night of 3, 2, and 1 carat. A lot of 1 carat, which is that famous carat weight, kind of that whole number. Right.
You know, when you can say, I have a carat, and look at that from across the room. You think, well, it's a single stone, it's not going to have a lot of presence. Oh, yes, they do, for sure. So much presence in those jewels. And don't forget, there's the 2-carat rings that we just had up for $419.02. Those were the ones, I'm so sorry, pardon me. Those were the ones on stretch pay for $139.67.
We still have them.
But I'll tell you what's selling out the most is my 3-carat version, my host pick, which was the 3-carat version, 3.10 carat version, for $699.99, I believe it was.
Yeah.
And producer Allie has just let me know that those are almost gone. Pull this up for me one more time. I think in the yellow, it was MSF011, I think. And in the yellow, there's only single digits, I think. 358, sorry. MSF 358. And in the yellow version of the 3-carat ring, we're actually not single digits yet, but we are in the teens, about 14 or 15 only left.
Wow.
In the 3-carat in the yellow, size 5, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Now, don't forget to add these stud earrings to your order. Our 1-carat necklace is $232.80. However, our 1-carat studs tonight are only $137. $137.95 for the 1-carat studs. If you've been shopping, making your list, it's decision time. Time to finalize your orders and start looking. We've got about 22 more minutes of Moissanite Fire. Charles, are you ready for this?
Oh, sure.
Absolutely a great final few minutes of the show. And remember, it's all online on JTV.com. Now, you mentioned the Sweet Pea Pink.
I did.
Just a few minutes ago. We have a 3-stone with the Sweet Pea Pink coming up. Look at this. You
know what? And actually on the Facebook page of the jeweler, somebody had said that they had picked up the pink 1-carat earrings in each ear. So I think they were 1-carat or the 2-carat, I don't recall. And they asked which was my pick for a pink ring. I showed them one, but I could not find. This is actually my favorite piece.
That is awesome. And then some studs to go with. These are the studs you were talking about would fit in the earring jacket.
Correct. And they will fit in perfectly. You've got a 5-millimeter round or half a carat in each ear, 1-carat total weight of the Sweet Pea Pink set in the platinum 4-prong setting. And then, of course, we have coming up a very unique, beautiful piece of jewelry back in stock.
From the side, it looks like a flower with petals opening up, covered in Moissanite fire. Guys, there's so much in store. You cannot miss a minute of it. We're showing you how to save money on the most brilliant jewel in the world. And right now, we're going to take a quick commercial break and show you how to make some money. Make money with the JTV Gold Exchange, and we'll be right back.
Redeem your unwanted, damaged, or out-of-style jewelry for cash with the JTV Gold Exchange. It's an all-time high for gold, and the JTV Gold Exchange has paid over $15 million in cash to customers. Don't hesitate. Request your free no-risk JTV Gold Exchange kit now. There's never been a better time. Get the most for your gold. Order your kit now at jtvgold.com. The JTV Gold Exchange, paying you more. Jewelry Television makes enjoying jewelry and gemstones even easier with Bill Me Later, a flexible payment option. With Bill Me Later, the safe and secure way to pay online or by phone, you can buy now, pay later. Bill Me Later lets you pay without using a credit card. And there are no codes or account numbers to remember. Apply Bill Me Later to your next order to buy fast, feel secure, and pay later. Bill Me Later is subject to credit approval and is available to qualified U.S. customers. See website jtv.com/billmelater or call 800-619-3000 for important offer details. Mother's Day is a time of celebration for the woman who's a nurturer, for the woman who's an educator, for the woman who's a best friend. For all the women we love, moments matter. This Mother's Day, give a gift with meaning from Jewelry Television, a brilliant destination.
guys, welcome back in on this Saturday night or Sunday morning for the East Coast. You're watching Jewelry Television, and my name is Nikki, in with none other than Charles Winston, jewelry designer and legacy in a family of jewelers since the 1700s. A
legend in my own mind.
You know, you think over about 3 centuries, Charles is probably, his family's probably got it figured out by now, right? But it is just an honor to have Charles, and this is the biggest Moissanite fire event that we have ever done. And I wanted to remind you, as we're coming back from break, do not forget, this is the item of the night. This is what I call a good old-fashioned zinger of a deal. 1-carat studs in the rose, white, or yellow. The rose and yellow gold bath or the platinum. They are a full 1-carat stud with a double split prong. They are literally only $137.95. Awesome, awesome, awesome. A wonderful pick in the Moissanite fire. Also, don't forget about the today's best value, and we've got lots of surprises coming up in the next 18, 17 minutes. But before we do that, I want to tell you about something to look forward to. We're going to give you something to look forward to, a power pick for tomorrow. So let me tell them about this power pick for tomorrow in diamonds, and that is from the In-Gild Diamond Collection, which also uses platinum and the rose aureate and the yellow, but in this ring in the rose. That is a champagne blue and white diamond ring and pendant, and those are going to be, they were a 1-airing sellout back in February. They're going to be on Monday, a power pick for the day in diamonds. So watch for that and look for the entire In-Gild Diamond Collection online at jtv.com. Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about Moissanite. Here's your ring.
It's all good.
This is the ring you said you were looking for.
I love that ring.
Yeah. This is the Sweet Pea. This is a 3-stone. I know we just did the 3-carat and the 2-carat, past, present, and future style. Well, this is the 3-stone, but with the pink in the center, and this is another one of the exotic colors of the Lucent Moissanite, Sweet Pea Pink, and this was just launched right back before Christmas. This color was just launched. So we have the 3-stone, but Charles, you kept going on this ring and put some more stones down the shoulder.
Right, you got a carat 60 of diamond equivalent weight. Essentially, you have a 1-carat or a 6.5 millimeter Sweet Pea Pink round in the center, which is the equivalent of a 1-carat diamond. You've then got a, I think it's a 3.5 millimeter round on 3.25 or 3.5 millimeter on the sides, and those are equivalent to about a 15-pointer on each side.
Well, I'll tell you what's happening. They're about 3.5, but they were measuring about 4 because of the prongs.
Because of the prongs, yeah. No. So the stones themselves are about 3.5 millimeters, so they're about 15 points each, or 30 points of the larger stones. So that's now a carat 30, and then you have 6, 3 on each side. What should we call it? Wow. Here's what I can tell you. When I did the math, it equals a carat 60. It's 60 points of white, clear Moissanite jewel.
And tell us, the Lucent Sweet Pea Pink is such a beautiful color. It's just rich. It
is the exact same color as a natural, intense pink diamond.
Like one that would be mined from the Argyle mines in Australia. But the difference is that this jewel has more fire and more brilliance, and that is the point of the Moissanite. This is the most brilliant jewel in the world. Pardon me. And that's a scientific fact. Charles and I would tell you. I mean, I can look at jewelry. You know, I'm a diamond expert. I've read the books and taken the tests and done all the courses, but I could even look at this without any of that knowledge and tell you this has more fire and brilliance than diamond, and it could be our opinion.
It's more sparkly. That's the end of the story.
But it's not just our opinion. It is truly a scientific fact that this jewel is more brilliant and has more fire than even a diamond. And we have the Sweet Pea Pink also available in a pair of stud earrings.
And those, never mind.
Those earrings are 2-carat Sweet Pea Pink studs. This is a Lucent exotic color. They are gorgeous for $449.
Yep, they are event price.
These earrings had been selling at $600.
So we have the price on this. Oh, the price on
we're not to him yet. I'm just previewing him, Charles. I love you. Charles has been awake for like 3 days. He has been you've been such a sport to stay and come and be here for each of these segments. He had a segment Friday night, late, this morning, early, this afternoon with Jen, and now we're up like half the night tonight. So Charles has been a really good sport, and we thank you so much for being here for each of these segments. He's really a trooper, so thank you. But I understand. Now, we had been selling these earrings at $600. successfully. But for this Moissanite Fire event, we have taken $150 off. This price is only good for today. That price tag is going to go back up to $599.99. This is the largest sweet pea.
$150 off.
And they're the largest sweet pea pink stud that we've ever offered on JTV. They're $449.99. Put them on your preferred card. No payments, no interest till November the 1st with that JTV preferred card. Why not? Or Stretch Pay.
Think of a reason why
or
not.
Stretch Pay, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover. You could put them on 2 separate credit cards or 3 separate credit cards, whatever you want to do, however you want to do it, guys. Open a preferred card today and get another 10% off, another $45 off.
That's right.
That's going to bring the price of those down to $404.99. If you open up a JTV preferred card, you're going to bring them down. Wouldn't that be right, Allie? $404 or something like that? Okay, if you open up a new JTV preferred account, it's going to bring them down to $404.99, and they were originally $600. So that's almost $200 off to open up a new JTV preferred card. Last call on the Lucent Sweet Pea Pink in the 2-carat, but let's bring in the 1-carat because last but not least, we have the 1-carat studs that fit in the earring jackets, which we're going to bring up. These are under $200 for the exotic color. This is like going from a natural white diamond to a natural pink diamond. When you think about the scarcity and the amount that is available compared to one to the other.
And just for the record, I have retired this as far as the Sweet Pea Pink for this pair of studs.
So this is when they're gone, they're gone?
When they're gone, they're gone. So
wow.
I have retired this now. When these are gone, they are gone. The MSF 425 will not be replenished. So that's that. When they are gone, they're gone. By the way, this is the 1-carat pair that I talked about earlier. MSF 425. It's the 1-carat diamond equivalent total weight that fit perfectly into that pair of earring jackets that we showed you earlier. So if we want to show those jackets, we can.
I'm going to bring them in right now, Charles.
Here they go.
I'm going to bring them in right now. Here are the earring jackets that they fit in, MSF 064.
So you would have a 2-carat and 10-carat point total weight for the total package.
For $348.38. The total price will be $348.38. And the jackets were made really specifically for these studs. So when these are gone, they're gone. Last chance to own the 1-carat Sweet Pea Pink studs, and we have put them in the earring jackets. Now, when you receive the earring jackets for $199.99, this is what they look like. It literally is the 9 stones per ear, and there is the place in the center of the earring where the post goes through, and they're flat just like that, smooth as silk against the back, and so you just wear the stud in there. And you may have other stud earrings in your jewelry collection that might fit in here also. It is a center post earring jacket. And you put them on Stretch Pay for us, Charles. Thank you.
You're welcome.
$66.66. Now, if you use Stretch Pay to get the jackets home, it'll be like $241 for the studs and the jackets if you use the Stretch Pay to get them home. Stretch Pay is not a line of credit. You don't have to seek credit approval. To use Stretch Pay, all you have to have is room on your credit card for it. And then, I said last but not least in the earrings, but there is one more piece of jewelry with this Sweet Pea Pink, and it's one more event-priced item, which is this necklace. We previewed this about an hour ago, 30, 45 minutes ago maybe. This is your necklace. You put the Sweet Pea Pink in the middle and those beautiful 8 stones, 9 stones complete.
Right.
$479.99 is the new price. These were $600. That's a lot of carat weight, Charles, and gram weight.
About 80 carats.
Lots of carat weight.
Rolo chain.
Yes. Adjustable 16 to 18 inches in the length. Oh, I love that because I need a shorter necklace.
Now your jeweler can easily add more length to the extender.
Yeah. Now the center stone is a 6.5 millimeter. The side stones are about, what, 5.5? And then on down?
You know what? I think it goes from
I'm going to measure
6.5 millimeter to 5.5.
Yes. Oh, no, I don't know, Charles. That's a 6. No, it's 5.5.
What is?
The side stones 5.5, then 4.5.
Then 4.5, then 3.5,
then 3.5, and then 3. Yep. 6.5, 5.5, 4.5.
I should know.
3.5, and then 3.
And measured it. And
you did the original rendering on this one. You should know. Hey guys, final call on those, and then we have about 8 minutes left in the show. And I thought, it's going to be such an eventful night. We had a huge program planned. This is the biggest Moissanite Fire event either of us have ever had. And
my next
jewelry
show is
televisions
at
have had.
noon tomorrow till 4 p.m., 4 hours with Jen, and then from 10 p.m. till midnight with Sharon.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. But I was, you know, how for 2 hours in the show, from beginning to end, we have continually brought out amazing deals, the TVVs, the power picks, the host picks, you know, the event-priced items. And even in the final minutes of the show, I wanted to make sure that we had a piece of jewelry that was just a wow kind of item. So I'm going to bring up our 3-carat ring was our biggest seller, fastest seller in the show, my host pick. I have another ring that is over 3 carats that is going to be here and now in the final 8 minutes.
It's going to knock your socks
off.
It's
a 5-stone. So this is what I love about this ring. I love this ring because it doesn't necessarily look bridal for those of us who are not married, don't plan on being, but this ring also could be bridal or anniversary because think about this, 3 stones, past, present, future, but the 5 stones could take it beyond that. So we're going to look at the ring and we're going to talk about the words, or it could be the number of children, grandchildren. This is the candelabra-style setting in a 5-stone in the elite platinum in sizes. And please notice that we even have a 5 and a 10 in this one and a 7.5 in an over 3-carat just gala of Moissanite jewels. That is only $699.99. So even here in the final minutes of the show, we are still bringing out a big, big player. This is the biggest carat weight in the Moissanite of the whole show, other than the $4,000 ring. These 3 carats, these 2 3-carat pieces we've had, are the biggest carat weights in the entire shows tonight.
That
Charles,
is a true statement.
this is stunning.
Thank you very much. And it just came out right. You've got a nice, large stone in the center, and then it just graduates down. You've got that...
that's a 7mm center stone.
So that's roughly about
7.5. 7.5.
7.5. That's a 1.5 carat in the center. And then, what do we have on the sides there?
And then the side stones, I believe, are 5.5.
Okay, so that's like 65 points each.
And then 4.5.
Yeah, so roughly 3 carats of diamond equivalent weight per ring.
We thought that this would be great, definitely, because it is giving you an option of some other sizes.
And
the
look. It's also, you know, it's not the 3-stone ring with that big weight. It's now dragged out over 5-stone, and it could be a right-hand ring. It could be an anniversary band.
Anything.
It could be. It's a perfect gift for Mother's Day is coming up.
Oh, my gosh, yes. And don't forget, with the JTV Preferred Card, no payments, no interest till November the 1st. Or if you open up a JTV Preferred Card right now, you get $70 off. So that would bring the price of this down to $629.99. You could make that price even lower by opening up a new JTV Preferred Card account, or maybe your husband could, or something like that. There is another one sold, 2 more sold. There's another one gone. And guys, if you can't do the JTV Preferred Card, which is a great thing to do and to have if you can, but if you can't, Visa, MasterCard, American Express, Discover, use them. You could do split pay. You could split the cost of this up between 2 separate cards or 3, and you are getting a 30-day money-back guarantee. Everybody receives a 30-day money-back guarantee on every single piece of Moissanite fire jewelry every single time. Imagine opening up this jewelry box, or gentlemen being able to offer her that piece of jewelry. And I'm telling you, this is the kind of jewelry that induces emotion that is extreme. Tears of joy and like, oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. If you want to hear more about Moissanite, log on to our website, jtv.com, and start reading some of the customer reviews about customers talking about how bad they were in shock when they saw the jewels and saw these stones for the very first time. It is shocking, stunning. I promise. If you have never seen Moissanite in person, you have never seen, I don't care how pretty a gemstone or a jewel you've ever seen, if you have never seen Moissanite in person, you have never seen the most brilliant jewel in the world. That is a fact. That is just a fact. So don't let it buy you. 3 carats, are they stackable? I'm just kidding. I would.
Well, you know what? You would. And
I
you
would.
can. And, you know, I mean, somebody's lucky enough, I'm hoping, and fortunate enough to be able to afford to stack them. That would be a $1,500 stack, $1,400 stack.
Sticks and stones may break my bones, but Moissanite will never hurt me. This is the sticks and stones necklace, or that's what I call it anyway. You always are thinking outside the box. Charles is so good about bringing us classics, but adding a little to them or making them special. Well,
you know what? Everybody, I was thinking out of the box for quite a while. Everybody else started thinking out of the box. The box is empty, so I went back in.
Look at this.
I'm back in the box.
1 3/8 of an inch in the drop.
I'm all by myself in there, but
when I look at this necklace, Charles, I see the beautiful placement of the stones, and you don't really see what I call the sticks of the platinive in between. It almost looks like these Moissanite jewels are dripping off of that necklace.
And they're drawn together because, you know, they say birds of a feather flock together. Well, the Moissanite jewels are being driven back together, and they fall together so perfectly. The balance that we did by mixing and matching the different sizes.
It was good.
There was a mathematical equation to it so that they would fit back together like a puzzle.
And the necklace is, what, an 18-inch necklace on this one? I believe it is.
That's anybody's guess, but I'm going to go with 18.
No, it is an 18-inch necklace. And I wanted to tell you also, the bail on this is going to be about a 2-millimeter bail. So even if you wanted to, maybe you have a thin, like, neck wire or cuff necklace, you could even change the strand that you wear it on. But, of course, the necklace is included. Now, we were just doing our 3 carats. This is 2.30 carats. So you've got another big carat weight in the necklace, guys. Stay tuned. 1 more hour of jewelry with me tonight coming up. We have Uniquely Silver featuring some great special stuff. That's 2.30 carats on that necklace. Look at that from across the room for only $399.99. And we've got time for 1 more piece.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
It's the flower design, MSF209. This is our producer's choice. Oh, yes. And producer's choice of the show, beautiful pedaling flower that is holding up that center stone. When you look at the ring from the top, you see this solitaire style ring that is very sleek, but when you turn this to the side, you see how elaborate, almost like lotus petals.
It's a tulip.
Is it a tulip?
A tulip.
Mm-hmm. Very pretty.
Tiptoe through the tulips.
Your entertainment for the night is provided by Charles Winston and JTV. But I love how you did the pave setting all over those petals.
Thank you.
It's
and
pretty.
Because we put the petals to the metals. Sorry.
And down the shoulders of the ring, of course, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more round brilliant stones. The pave setting all over the petals, lifting up, really opening to that center gem that is a 6.5 millimeter. And
Isn't that beautiful?
It is
a 1
so pretty.
carat diamond equivalent weight in the center with 40 points of diamond equivalent weight coming up on the petals, coming up on the shank. Just a really, I mean, that ring is one bloomin' bargain.
There you go. All wrapped up. Now, as Charles is getting ready to leave us, remember he'll be back tomorrow noon to 4. Also, remember, though, the entire Moissanite Fire event is on our website at jtv.com. So you can log on to jtv.com and shop all of the Charles Winston and the Moissanite Fire designs, including the Today's Best Value, which has been very popular. And I want to tell you, we also, I don't know why there were no bracelets in this show. Are the bracelets all sold out, Charles?
Probably. We had one yesterday.
You can check for bracelets in Moissanite. There may be some. And what we're going to do right now, we're going to remind you of our top sellers. And stay tuned. I have 1 more hour of jewelry tonight. And then following me, Cheryl will be up with a gemstone show. So we've done all of these near colorless stones. We're going to bring you some gems with color next hour to wear with your Moissanite jewels.
It's going to be fun, fun, fun.
Top seller of the show, my host pick, MSF 358Y or W, the 3.10 carat, grandest carat weight, $699.99. Charles, thank you so much.
Thank you, and guys, thank you, and God bless.
Kiss and a pack and a hug around the neck going out to Charles. And remember, meet him back here at noon. This was the top seller of the show, my host pick, the 3.10 carat. And then, of course, the 1 carat studs in that open prong setting that Charles does so well. Those earrings, we had them in rose, yellow, and in white. And coming up in the next show, here in just minutes, we're going to bring in with the white jewels, the black. I need that. Oh, this. You're right. That ring is a 28 carat untreated, genuine black spinel. and that ring is only $89.99. Uniquely silver coming up. Shop your Moissanite now. Go to the website now and stay with me for 55 more minutes because we're going to rock out now with genuine gemstones. Jewelry Television's own Uniquely Silver.
You're watching Uniquely Silver.
Hey guys, and welcome back in, and thank you for staying, and keep on shopping your Moissanite Fire jewelry. Charles and I enjoyed the night. He's such a trooper to be with us all weekend long for all of these segments. It's not the easiest thing in the world for him to do, but it's certainly worth it. And the Uniquely Silver show that I have coming up, we're going to give you a menu of some of the things on the way. And remember, this show is filled with all genuine gemstones, including a 96.80-carat black spinel bracelet for only $169.99. You got to be kidding me. That decimal has to be in the wrong place. And the most gorgeous rubies. Those are genuine rubies. These are genuine rubies, 7 carats with pink tourmaline. That looks like candy. That is eye candy. That is a debut item this weekend for $99.99.